Okay, this one is going to be a nod to all my geeks out there, my geek subs that love this kind of stuff, especially anime, because I'm not really an anime fan per se. So this is a shout out to Art of Ibmore and Artisan MC and a little bit to Dr. T that have taught me how to appreciate anime a little bit more. So they have prepared me for this review of Star Wars Visions, where they've actually gone back and allowed, I think it's 7 anime houses to actually produce their stylized versions of what Star Wars would look like if they did it. And the first one was the Duel. And I'm not going to give you any spoilers. I just want to give my impressions of the first video. It kind of looked to me almost like, I know the person is supposed to be a Ronin. The person coming into town is supposed to be a Ronin. It kind of reminded me of kind of like the old Clint Eastwood spaghetti western, right? With the lone gunman coming in. The kind of like dark, somber mood when it opens up, and you see the lone samurai coming in with his coming in with his droid. So, basically his R2 unit, all dressed up with a little straw hat, and a besieged village by, like I said, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but the besieged village. And I didn't actually know what to make of it. I mean, didn't make of it before I actually saw it, but I found myself enjoying it. First, when I first looked at it, I said, I'm not gonna like this. And then as I got into the story and got further into the video, because it's only like 15 minutes, I said, oh, okay, this is cool. I liked it, with the sword play and the lightsaber play, because it actually has a lot of action. It's really not much on dialogue, which I like, which anime isn't. Man, anime, it really isn't a lot on dialogue. And the reason I wanted to see this in the first place, because George Lucas drew a lot of his story from not only Japanese cinema, but I do believe he kind of drew it from anime. So I got a pretty good sense of what George Lucas really wanted. I'm sure George Lucas really enjoyed watching his Star Wars saga or Star Wars universe turned into anime, because he is a Japanese cinema fan. And I might do a spoiler review when most people see it, because I haven't seen people actually talk about it. So it just came out a couple of days ago, and I think it kind of came out under the radar, because you have other things coming out, like, you always have the what ifs, and you got Y the Last Man. So you got a lot of things coming out at the same time. They're kind of covering it up. But I would say do not sleep on Star Wars Visions. It almost kind of reminds me also of the Animatrix, when the Matrix actually did their anime version of their videos. So, because they've released all 9 of them. And this is what it reminds me of. Kind of reminds me of the Animatrix. But the style and the quality, because I haven't seen this kind of quality in a cartoon in quite some time. All this stuff looks hand-drawn. Like I said, the hand-drawnness and the care it's a throwback to, I would say, the old 60s and 70s anime, where a lot of this stuff was really hand-drawn and really carefully crafted. Even though I don't think Avatar was an anime, but I haven't enjoyed a cartoon. I haven't enjoyed this style of storytelling in quite some time since Avatar. The themes may be a little bit adult, because it is violent, and I think Dr. T will enjoy it, because there's no feminism in the first one. I don't know about the rest of them, but this is good old-fashioned Japanese storytelling, and it's quick, swift, and cruel. And they do take heads, okay? They it's not one of those things where you get shot and you get back up. Nope, you get sliced in half, you get sliced in half. And if they could, I think that if you look at it, if you look at the way that the Japanese are doing it, if you look at the quality and you look at it at the storytelling, I think Disney should actually go this way as far as storytelling, with the rest of their series, because Star Wars, even though there's jokes in it, it is a lot more serious than the stuff that's been coming out. I know they want to sell it to the under 12 age bracket, but the thing is, you got to do some of this stuff for adults. Because even a child, even though I probably wouldn't recommend it for a kid under 12, but even for teens, I think they can handle this level of seriousness. And it was light enough to not be overly dark, but the thing is, it kept a serious tone to where there was drama and there was a story arc and there was a story thread, and then even a surprise ending as to why he was actually roaming around looking for these kinds of fights. So just like in Japanese style, there's a lot said by pictures. There's a lot said by looking at the art and not explicitly said in the dialogue. Very little dialogue. So I think the geeks will like it. If I like it, I think the geeks will like it. So I actually watched the first one last night before I went to bed. I think I'm actually going to go and watch a couple of more. And so the next time I'll actually do an actual spoiler review on each episode, because I like them. They're short. They tell a story, and then they have a meaning towards the end. So I haven't done any video reviews and stuff like that in a long time. I think I might, since they're short, I might do more of them and kind of go through it episode by episode. Anyway, that's all I got. This is just my reaction to first episode of Star Wars Visions, The Duel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.